Hey guys, Kurt with you from Parade the Gospel. I just wanted to make a quick video, maybe update you on a couple of things, but most of all, I have a really important prayer request. First things first, I'm sorry about the video quality. I'm using my camcorder I've had now for like 10 years. Just like 3 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago, I literally just placed an order for a GoPro camera. I'm really excited about this. I have a friend who showed it off the other day, and another friend who was telling me about it, that I should really get one. The reason why, well, one of the reasons why, well, my phone is not the greatest. It's not the most reliable for taking video. It's the best I have so far, sure. And my camcorder that I'm using right now is 10 years old. It's not the best quality. What I've wanted to do for a long time was get some better film footage of a parade event. And we got some big parades coming up. Holiday parades are coming up. You know, the main reason for this channel is that earlier this year, a few months ago, I sent out a bunch of letters. I made a video about this already, but I sent out a bunch of letters to different churches all across the U.S., just explaining to them about using parades as an opportunity to share the gospel via gospel tracts. Just a fantastic way. One person can single-handedly get the gospel out to 500, 1,000 people within 30 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour, just by the ministry of walking. You know, you're walking along, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Hey, that's all it takes. It's so easy. You don't have to say anything. People still grab them. So, yeah, I sent out a bunch of letters. I got 2 sent back. I sent out 32 letters. 2 of them got sent back because there was no, the address changed or whatever. And I sent out a page, front and back, and a sample gospel tract. This is the jumbo size gospel tract from Gospel Tract Planet. You can see that a little bit. But just wanted to share just one example with them. I told them that they can go to Living Waters, Gospel Tract Planet, whatever. So, sent out 32, got 2 sent back. Nobody contacted me, right? It was kind of expected. I mean, let you guys out there, let me know how evangelism is viewed in your area. Are Christians passionate about evangelism, or are they just lukewarm about it, or is it like not even a back burner issue? It's not even on the stove at all. Just let me know. I'm curious to hear your thoughts in different parts of the U.S. I can tell you for sure it's definitely not a thing around here. I know that statistics state that only 2% of Christians share their faith regularly. You know, that's not good at all. What I want to focus on is to get Christians passionate about sharing the gospel. And I hope to do that in one way by sharing ways to share the gospel. You know, that's the main reason for this channel. And back to my thing here about sending these letters out, I wanted to have some video. I wanted to make a YouTube channel, which eventually became this one, so that they have a resource. They can go to something. I can tell them in the letter that I send them, hey, check out Parade the Gospel. Just type it in your search, you'll find it. I don't have a URL for it yet. I think I need 100 subscribers to be able to do that. So you can go to youtube.com/Parade the Gospel. Can't have that yet. So eventually down the road, I hope to. I think I have 22, 23 subscribers or 24 last time I checked. So hopefully I can get that risen up. Which, by the way, guys, if this is your first time watching, you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. And I'm really passionate about sharing different ways to share the gospel. Parades is one of the main things. It's just one way, guys. I mean, that's what I'm really passionate about. Just helping other Christians to share their faith. I mean, it's really simple. I'm trying to think of more elaborate ways to say it, but I can't really. It's just that bottom line simple. So the prayer request. I'm going to be sending out a bunch more letters pretty soon because holiday parades are coming up. I'm from Manitowoc, Wisconsin, and the holiday parade starts the day before Thanksgiving. Is the one for Manitowoc. I'm not sure I'm going to do that parade or not. but then they start coming like that weekend and the next week, probably because it gets cold. You don't want to have a parade in like middle of December, later December when it's freezing. So that's probably why they do it that early. Maybe it's the same everywhere, I don't know. So I have, I picked out, let's see, 36 churches across the U.S., a lot of them from Florida, New York, Connecticut, South Carolina, North Carolina. And I'm going to try to make the letter shorter, see if that does anything. And I'm going to let them go to this website, this YouTube channel, and they can view more. And once I get that GoPro camera in, I plan on making some more like professional-esque videos. I want to make one about why do parade events, and kind of go into detail about that, because I think that's just it's exciting, guys. Doing a parade event, sharing the gospel with hundreds and hundreds of people. Yeah, it's very exciting. I hope this channel is a blessing to you guys. I'm just trying to do what I can do, you know. Yeah, just simple. So just pray for these people, whoever receives the letters, you know, pastor, or if there's, you know, somebody in the church who's passionate about evangelism. And I hope that we can get more people interested in sharing the gospel. That's my desire. You know, just something as simple as that. So 36 churches that I have so far. I might add a couple more to this list. I'm not really sure. Oh man, what else did I want to say? You know, it's kind of funny because I was going over in my mind what I wanted to say for this video earlier today, and I'm a much more articulate person when I'm thinking to myself, but once I get before a camera, that's all gone. So you're gonna hear a lot of ums and stuff, but I'm sorry about that. I'm a really shy person in nature, so that might have some part to play, and I actually have a story to share about that in a future video. I want to share my story growing up, maybe to be an encouragement to some of you, because if you're the shyest person on the planet, you can still share the gospel. I mean, I would argue that I'm the, you know, most social anxiety, shy person in the area. You can ask anybody who grew up with me, they'll confirm that. Yet God has called me to do what I do in evangelism, and I'm like, couldn't you have picked somebody else? I mean, I don't have the credentials, I don't have the talent, the natural ability to speak to people. It's very hard for me, but God will give you the ability. I mean, if He calls you to do something, He's going to provide a way for you, and you just have to trust in Him. And yeah, so that's maybe a little teaser for a future video. So just please pray for these people, and probably a couple of other things I wanted to say now I can't remember, but I'm going to keep this short. It's already at about 8 minutes. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Okay guys, it's just a couple of seconds since I stopped it, but I thought of a couple of other things I wanted to share with you. Over the next week or so, my plate is full. Like, I've got so much stuff on my plate. I'm really busy. I work full time. I've got a family of 6. You know, if you count myself, I got 4 kids and a wife. Lots going on. My son has surgery on Thursday. He's getting tubes put in his ears, ear infections and all that. What I wanted to say though is that, you know, I'm just requesting prayer. And if you guys, if you want prayer for anything, let me know and I can pray for you too, whatever it might be. But I'm asking for prayer, if you guys could. You know, for what I previously stated, that's the most important thing, one of the most important things. But also a couple of other projects I'm working on. I have another YouTube channel. It's called Pursuing 222, just as it's spelled, Pursuing 222. And I've had that for a long time now, and one of the things I've been using that for is a show called Eternal Truth, and I've been doing that since 2012. I think I have like 19 episodes. It's just an audio thing. I mean, I put it in the video format because everybody's on YouTube. So it's for evangelism, and it's mostly for people around here. I was talking about how shy I was before. My reasoning when I first started it is that, well, okay, I'm going to make this show and answer different questions about the Bible that people might have or whatever. And because people have like this certain view of me, I'll put that out there. They're going to be like, what's this idiot have to say, And so in my mind, I'm thinking that, okay, well, maybe my friends and family who otherwise would not listen to me, or people that I work with who would otherwise not listen to me, will watch these videos or listen to it, whatever. And I found out that they have. So yeah, but the last time I made one was actually last year, October 31st. I posted it for Halloween. It's kind of a Halloween theme. And I have another idea this year. I want to get that out before the 31st, and got so little time. So got a bunch of recording equipment to do that, but I could use prayer. Just that I say everything right. I write a script out. There's no way. I mean, I was telling you before, like when I think about what I want to say on camera, only 10% of it probably comes out, and I don't articulate it very well. Whereas if I write things down, then it comes out a lot better. So trust me on that one. So I need to write the script up yet. It's already the 23rd right now. It's almost 10:20 at night. I don't got much time, and I want to get this out there. And there's a bunch of other episodes I want to put out there too. I mean, I've got like 10 or more shows that are already started as far as the script goes. I've got one on is Jesus the only way? I'm almost done with that one. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to end it, and I've got a bunch of other ones on there too. I want to do one on pornography because that's a big issue. What was the other one? I wanted to do one on slain in the spirit, or drunk in the spirit, or resting in the spirit. They're all pretty much the same thing. I just think that's blasphemy. I mean, I know some people might get mad at me for saying that, or maybe some of you out there might agree to that teaching. Slain in the spirit, falling over, and just blaming God, an eternally holy God, for that activity. And there's a lot of problems with it, and I'm going to use that to springboard into the gospel, because, well, if you guys watch it or listen to it, you'll see what I mean. But yeah, if you want to check that out, Pursuing 222. It comes from 2 Timothy 2:22. That's my email address. My main email address is pursuing222@gmail.com. It comes from 2 Timothy 2:22. It's one of my first memory verses, and I took it from the band, the Christian band Building 429, which they got their name from Ephesians 4:29. Talks about building one another up. And, they made that into Building 429. So I kind of took that idea from them and used one of my favorite Bible verses, 2 Timothy 2:22. And I like the number 2. I was born on June 2nd, so. But, yeah, flee from evil desires of youth and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace, along with those who call upon the Lord of a pure heart. And such an awesome verse. Even the context is really awesome. If you actually look at the next verses after that, 2 Timothy 2:23, avoid foolish and stupid arguments, because they produce quarrels. And the ones after that, I used to have them memorized, but not anymore. But it's useful for sharing the gospel, and I actually consider those verses whenever I write a script up for eternal truth, because I need to be gentle when I'm talking to people, and this goes for sharing the gospel in any time. That God in His mercy will rescue those who are. I'm trying to paraphrase what it says in the scripture there, but I'm terrible at doing that when I'm on camera. So, but anyway, yeah, I just added another 6 minutes to a already long video. But just if you guys could please pray about that people locally will hear that, listen to it. I'm trying to reach my coworkers, especially on that one. It's going to be, I'm hoping, a good study. So I got a pretty unique idea, I guess. I want to get that up by Halloween just because of the theme. It has to do with Ghost. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Hopefully it turns out, but if I can get some prayer. If you got some, please pray for me. And again, if you have any prayer requests, I by virtue of my job, okay, I have a lot of time where I'm able to just think about stuff. So I'm always thinking about stuff all day long. Almost always dealing with evangelism or scriptural things or whatever. And I also have time to pray. I have lots of time to pray. I can pray pretty much any time. So please, if you have any prayer requests, let them be made known. All right. So God bless you guys. Thanks for, the maybe 2 of you who are watching this to the end. And we will see you later.